Waitangi, this is one time we really had a thing. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, and happy Waitangi Day. And what I should say is no mai haere mai, kia ora koutou katoa, which means welcome. And hello everyone. So today I'm going to play you a bunch of songs from home, and I have left a bunch of New Zealand stuff everywhere. So if you want to have a tutu, which means be a mischief, and have a play, then feel free to do so. There's some poi over there if you would like to make your own poi. I've bought some stuff along so you can make your own poi. Poi are those bauble things on strings. I'll give you a demonstration later on. It's very hard to do poi and play at the same time. Come listen, come look. Ka pie, so like the pie that we eat, means everything's all good, bro. And then there's curry, although back home when I was growing up it sounded more like curry when people were pronouncing it, but we're working on our pronunciation, so curry or curry it's fine with me, and that means my friends. So it's haere mai means come and welcome, ka pai means all good, and then Waitangi, which means my friends. When I say them, you can say them back to me. Haere mai, everything is ka pai. You're here at last, you're here at last. Haere mai, not a cloud in the sky. Throughout the land, I want to shake your hand. Oh, you're welcome at the bar time. You're welcome at the inn. Waitangi, this is one time we really have thing. Haere mai, not a cloud in the sky. You're here at last, you're really here at last. Haere mai, yo hey. I was really good. You can tell you're in a room full of musos. Now I did that at two cultural festivals down the coast just a couple of weeks ago, and there wasn't a discernible tune in the response. Not at all. You guys sound really good. Now I'm going to teach you another song now, and this is about connecting with culture and language again. This is our alphabet. A, E, O, yo, we. A, E, I, O, yo, we. Pico, 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 toro, pico. Toro, 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 toro. Aotearoha Ngaiwi e ngaiwi O Aotearoha Haere mai, haere mai, haere mai Hiru kaki awia Koe kane, koe kane Ue te aroha me te mama Kamai tole waroha Haere mai, haere mai Oho ati kiti jakarara Watu watu meroa Hiri na meroa Hiri na takakato Hiri na takakato Kia kotahira Now do my best for this particular occurrence to play songs that are in my language and in yours as well. And one of my all-time favourite songs from New Zealand, those of us who grew up there will remember this one, was actually about stranger danger and also water safety. So I'm going to sing you our stranger danger song. It's called One Day a Taniwha. And a taniwha is a type of mythical creature, like a monster or a dragon. But it can be a person, it can be a log going the wrong way up a river if you're in bloody Northern Australia, I guess. The bigger the scarier they are, the more dangerous the taniwha is. But some taniwha are here to protect us. And this song's called One Day a Taniwha. One day a taniwha went swimming in a moana. Moana is ocean. He whispered sweetly in my taringa. Taringa is ears. Won't you come along with me? There's such a lot to see underneath the deep blue sea. And I said, oh no, 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 I've got to go, go, go. But may we always be good friends. My mother is waiting for me underneath the bullfight tree. So taniwha, so taniwha, hairera means goodbye. If I'm staying and you're leaving, I would say hairera or enohora. And if I was going to see you again, I would say ka kite ano. Kite means to see, ano means again, ka kite ano. One day a taniwha went swimming in a moana. He whispered sweetly in my taringa. Won't you come along with me? There's such a lot to see underneath the deep blue sea. And I said, oh no, 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 I've got to go, go, go. But may we always be good friends. My mother is waiting for me underneath the bullfight tree. So taniwha, hairera. So taniwha, hairera. Welcome. If you just joined us, my name is Pam Hata. I live here on the island. I basically traded my island for another one when I met my husband, and I'm not complaining at all. I'm just gonna celebrate Waitangi Day on a different island. So there's lots of Kiwi stuff around that you can touch and hold and ask questions about if you would like to throughout the evening. Otherwise, let's kick into the festivities. First up, we've got Cam. Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam.
I forgot about that. It was like, yeah, the alphabet song. We had to learn all that stuff at school.
Can you play it? Can you play it? Because then I can teach them the actions.
What chords were they?
A, E minor, A, and D.
I'll have a go later. We'll have a go. Well, there you go. Now, the last song you sang, we were sitting over there singing the English version. Well, not the English version, but it was You Are My Sunshine.
Yes.
It's the same sort of rhythm, isn't it? Same sort of tempo. And you notice that a lot of the traditional songs were obviously, you know, the guitar and all that came over with the Europeans, and the Maoris sung their songs and they picked up the guitar. We've got the old, what we used to call the Maori strum. Come on, everybody, sing along! And there were the parties. In New Zealand, that was the parties. Everyone played guitar, everybody sang. You know, 10 guitars. That was like the Maori wedding song.
The birthday song.
The birthday song and the Maori wedding song was, you know, 10 guitars. Yeah. That would do it. Pam can do it, but I'll help her play it if she wants. No, I'm actually going to do a Willie Nelson song. I've been practicing this one, so I hope it comes out all right. Maybe I can love you quite as often as I should have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those long and lonely nights. Maybe I should have told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, girl, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love didn't die. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, girl, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Practicing out for 2 days. I did the wax lyrical the other night with Brian Martin. What a legend, eh? What an absolute legend that guy is. He brought the wax lyrical to life, and we had a great time, and a lot of good artists got up there and had a go. Marty and CJ got up at Sandalwood, and man, what a packed, talented room. Without doubt, I think every single person that got up and played would have easily had a solo career. Like, without a problem. Like the quality of the songs they were putting out, all original stuff. So, yeah, just to hear that come across the way it did, you know. No, they were singing fantastic, Pete. But no, I could have easily, mate, if I was one of those record execs with millions of dollars to blow, I would have been signing each one of them up going, mate, career without a problem, because they were just putting out some really quality stuff. And then at the end of the night, Ryan goes, oh, we need you to pick someone. I'm like, crikey, that's like looking at a bag of yummy oranges and going, which one do I want to eat first? You know, like, I don't know. I hate that when you have to choose somebody, I did a song, I did one of my originals, so I'll do it again tonight. Land's home dry, farming life is hard. Spraying for rain, cattle are dying in the yard. His gates are lost, his home is almost gone. Mortgage papers in his hands, where did he go wrong? His wife and kids, they caught the last train out of town. Same afternoon, the harvester broke down. Wolves are hungry, scratching at his door. She told him time again she wouldn't take no more. You can't eat cold, you can't drink gas. How much longer will we last? Money's just paper, water's gold. The land is turning into dust, our nation has been sold. Neighbors left their farms over a year ago. CSG moved in right across the road. Welfare's burning day and night, smelling the air, the rationalist in that water just ain't right. But does he work so hard when they're fracking up his backyard? Can't eat coal, can't drink gas. How much longer will we last? Money's just paper, water's gold. The land is turning into dust, our nation has been sold. You can't eat coal, you can't drink gas. How much longer will we last? Money's just paper, water's gold. The land is turning into dust, our nation has been sold. The land is turning into dust, the nation has been sold. There's a protest song for you. Kind of a protest song. What did I do the other protest song I did? Oh, just another war. Hey, if I can get feedback at the right moment, it'll be awesome, man. Ryan just timed it perfectly. I just got like a jet plane flying through on the feedback. I'm like, cool. Children dying, hungry mouths to feed, living in the desert. The government don't give a damn about anything but war. Money we send that never seems to ease the pain and all the hunger. Babies are still suffering at the feet of greed and war. And they don't give a damn about their fellow man. In the end it all comes down to just another war. Around the government table sit the guilty men who started all the problem. Around the UN table sit the other men who will decide the score. Meanwhile all the children are in the desert dying. Well, the government spends all the money they need on just another war. Don't really give a damn about their fellow man. In the end it all comes down to just another war. Yeah, you know it's just another war. Team have been trying their best to resolve that situation. The hostile response the government gives lets us know the score. They can stop it now, but red tape won't let it happen. There's too much money to be made from just another war. They don't really give a damn about their fellow man. In the end it all comes down to just another war. Yeah, you know it's just another war. Where's the feedback, man? Thanks guys, that was all cool. Thanks for having me. Next up is Tayla.
Hello everyone.
Hey, hey.
It is? Cool. Hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to give a shout out to my dad. It's actually his birthday today. At the end of my 3 songs, I would like to sing happy birthday to him if you would all join in with me. Even though it will embarrass the hell out of him. But hey, that's what daughters are for, aren't they? Tuesday night, I got the pleasure to go see Amy Shark and her acoustic songs and stories tour. It was very inspirational. And I love her so much, so I thought I would sing one of her songs.
Yeah.
So this one's Adore. I'm just gonna stay with my bag hanging off my left arm. I'm just gonna walk home kicking stones at parked cars. But I had a great night, cause she kept rubbing against my arm. I'm just gonna stay with my bag hanging off my left arm. Oh, get me a drink, I get drunk off one sip just so I can adore you. I want the entire street out of town just so I can be alone with you. Now go when you're ready, my head's getting heavy, pressed against your arm. I adore you. All of my money spent on these nights just so we can hang out. Squeezing in and out of these dresses, I wanna be found by you. Found by you. Ooh. basketball courts. Watch me watch him talk to girls. I'm known as a right-hand slugger. Anybody else wanna touch my lover? Oh, give me a drink, I get drunk off one sip just so I can adore you. I want the entire street out of town just so I can be alone with you. Now go when you're ready, my head's getting heavy, pressed against your arms. I adore you, I adore you. Thank you very much. So if you guys, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself, how rude. If you don't know me, my name's Tayla, I'm 18. I've only been playing my guitar for about 8 months-ish, and this is only my 4th time playing live, so. This one is a personal favourite of mine. It is very emotional, but it's definitely a song that I really, really like to play. So this one's called Travelling Soldiers by the Chicks. Two days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cry, I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. I will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cry, I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. I will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at the football game, the Lord's Prayer said in the anthem, saying a man said, folks, will you bow your Ed Sheeran, and this one's called Perfect. Found a love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not be you all this time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're mine, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When I heard you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. Well, I found a love to carry more than just our secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We were still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against odds. I know we'll be alright this time, darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, and be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling, you look perfect tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, Dad, you ready to be embarrassed? You gonna stand up?
It is safe. It is safe. Can I get a lift?
Ready?
Am I ready? Sure.
Alright. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greg. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
was 18, and you know, it was taking me to 74 to get to moderate, and I think she does a fantastic job. And also point out Pam's enthusiasm. It broke the Richter scale. If you've got a scale for enthusiasm, Pam just goes right out there. I think there must be about 4 Pams, because she does about 19 posts a day, and you think, oh, she's in Botswana. Next thing she's up at Glen Innes, and you think it's bizarre. And if you want a hand with a my name is Poida, so I can help you out there. Every so often it's important to listen to a Banjo Patterson poem. Only a pound, said the auctioneer. Only a pound, and I'm standing here selling this animal, gain or loss. Give me a bid for the drover's horse. One of the sort that's near afraid, one of the boys of the old brigade. Thoroughly honest and game, I swear, only a little the worse for wear. There's plenty as bad to be seen in town. Give me a bid and I'll knock him down. Sold as he stands without recourse. Give me a bid for the drover's horse. Loitering there in an aimless way, I somehow noticed the poor old grey, weary and battered and screwed of course. Yet when I noticed the old grey horse with his rough bush saddle and his single rein on a bridle laid on a tangled mane, straight away the crowd and the auctioneer seemed all of a sudden to disappear, melted away in a kind of haze as my heart went back to the droving days. Back on the road I crossed again over the miles of saltbush plain, the shining plain that is said to be the dried up bed of an inland sea, with the air so pure and dry and bright and refracts the sun with a wondrous light, and on the dim horizon makes a deep blue gleam on the phantom lakes. At dawn of day would feel the breeze that stirred the boughs in the sleeping trees and brought a breath of fragrance rare that comes and goes in the scented air. For the trees and grass and shrubs contain the dry, sweet scent of the saltbush plain. For those that know it and understand, the saltbush plain is a wonderland, a wondrous country where nature's ways were revealed to me in the droving days. We saw the fleet wild horses pass, and the kangaroos in the Mitchell grass. The emu ran with its frightened brood, all unmolested and unpursued. We'd hear a shout in the wild hubbub as a dingo ran for its native scrub, and he paid right dear for his stolen meals with the drover's dogs at his wretched heels, and we ran him down at a wretched pace, and the stock horse joined in the stirring chase, and a wild halloo at the end we'd raise with light of heart in the droving days. The drover's horse in my hand again made a move to close on the fancy rein, and I felt the swing and the easy stride of the grand old horse I used to ride. In drought or plenty, in flood or ill, that same old steed was my comrade still. The grand old horse with its honest ways was a mate to me in the droving days. When it kept our watch in the cold and damp, and the cattle broke from the sleeping camp, out on the flats and across the plain, with my head bent down on his waving mane, with the boughs above and the stumps below, at a racing pace I would let him go, and my life was safe with the old grey horse. But man and horse have a favourite job when an outlaw breaks from the station mob with right goodwill. There's a stock whip plied, and the old grey horse at the straggler's side, and the green hide whip such a wheel would raise. We could use a whip in the droving days. Only a pound, and is this the end? Only a pound for the drover's friend who had seen his day and now was worthless and cast away with a broken knee and a broken heart, to be flogged and starved in a hawker's cart. Well, I made a bid for a sense of shame and the memories dear of the good old game. Thank you, a guinea and cheap at that, down to you there in the curly hat. Only a guinea, one more chance, down he goes if there's no advance. The third and last time, 1, 2, 3, and the old grey horse was knocked down to me. Now he's wandering fat and sleek in the Lucerne flats by the Homestead Creek. I dare not ride him for a furied fool, but he does a journey to beat them all, and though he scarcely a trot can raise, he can take me back to the droving days. Been around the world a couple of times, and maybe more. I've seen the sights of... Oh, it's not even plugged in, is it? Oh. We'll start again. Been around the world a couple of times, or maybe more. A lot of people think it'd be better off not plugged in. I've seen the sights, I've had the lights on every foreign shore. When me mates all ask me the place that I adore, I tell them right away. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. Sheep or the kangaroo, clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. See me in the kitchen, cooking up a roast, or Vegemite on toast. You and me and a cup of tea. Later on we'll settle down, go out on the porch, watch the coffins play. Oh yeah, give me a home among the gum trees, lots of plum trees. Sheep or two and a kangaroo, clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. There's a safety on the corner, a Woolies down the street, a brand new place they opened up and regulate the heat. I'll trade them all tomorrow for a little bush retreat where the kookaburra is called. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. Sheep or two the kangaroo, clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Some people live in houses, fences all around. Others live in mansions, some beneath the ground. Me, I like the bush, you know, rabbits running round, the pumpkin vine out the back. One last time. Give me a home among the gum trees, lots of plum trees. Sheep or two and a kangaroo, clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair, and an old rocking chair. That's a rough version of it. And one for the road. What a great little, just been to Tamworth. We had a great time up there. Although it's like a fruit bowl in Tamworth. It's about 42 degrees and the sun just stays in the same place, and you say, Jesus, for Christ's sake, set, you bastard, set. And you just can't escape if you haven't got a tree. You just get baked. Anyway. I've been to cities that never closed down, from New York to Rio and old London town. But no matter how far or how wide I roam, I still call Australia. I'm always traveling, I love being free, so I keep leaving crowd lies waiting over the phone. I still call Australia home. Oh, the sons and daughters spin around the world, away from their families and friends. As the world gets older and colder, it's good to know where your journey ends. Someday we'll all be together once more, when all of our ships come back to the shore. And I realize something that I've always known. I still call Australia home. But no matter how far or how wide I roam, I still call